Who do you admire most in the Australian solar industry?
It's a great question. It's a tough one. It's sort of a bit like asking me which of my two daughters do I love the most. Yeah, there's
Who's your best friend?
I look. No, there is a long list. There's so many people that I've worked with over the years, and I'm in awe of. I will dangerously name some names though, because I think they deserve it. And I get to every year at our awards actually. Award an outstanding contribution to the industry award. So I sort of already, have to declare my hand through that. But look, there's some real veterans of the industry that I've got immense respect on. They're the people that are around right at the start and continue to play a real leadership role in the industry. People like Nigel Morris, people like Mark Twaddell, Rick Brazali, Warwick Johnson. These people who I think have been there from the start and play a big role. But there's also a lot of people who do, a huge amount of work on improving the industry. There's a lot of people in the industry that are just in it to, because it's a good job, they like it, they like what they do, they turn up to work, they do their job and they go home. But there's also a lot of people who work hard to try and improve the industry. We know there's a lot to be done as an industry. We're still growing and developing. There's plenty of challenges, and it's easy for people to sort of snipe and complain and point the finger. But there's also a collection of people that I see that I've got immense respect for, who actually roll up their sleeves and get stuck in. And whether that's about playing a role on the board of the Clenergy Council, people like Jenny Paradiso and Warwick Johnson, Jack Cooper, these people, or it's a whole bunch of people that work hard on all sorts of forums. People like Paul Skerries, chairs all sorts of directorates and forums about improving and developing the industry. Bobby McKibben, who, I think a special shout out to Bobby and her and some of the initiative that she's put in. She's playing a big role in Victoria around the Solar Victoria program. She's driving the new Women in Solar initiative, the sort of things that Longy does for the industry. I guess these are all the people that I see as, a bit of a shared mission in not only they're an active participant in the industry, but they're trying to improve it for the betterment of everyone in the industry and the future of the industry. And I've got immense respect for people who do that.
Excellent. I think you've just given me a list of some new guests coming up on Convos with Clenergy, hopefully. So,
yeah. Look. All of those again. I'm sure. I've missed this. I can go on for hours about the people that I have the pleasure. There's a bunch of people at the CEC who I just think I've got so much respect for. They do enormous work above and beyond to improve the industry. And that's, as you can see, that's what I'm passionate about. And anyone who's prepared to roll up their sleeves, it's easy to criticise from the cheap seats, but I've got immense respect for people who are prepared to drag themselves out on the field and have a crack. And it's a bit dangerous. You're a bit vulnerable at one level, but it's what changes the world and improves our industry.
So true. Kane, thank you so much for once again for being on here today. It's been extremely valuable, and hopefully we'll do this again in future.
But thanks a lot, Sean. Thanks for having me, and thanks for the initiative. As I said, I think it's a great way to showcase people in the industry and build connection, and we can hopefully learn from each other and continue to help each other through these difficult times and go on for success. We've still got a lot of the country that hasn't got solar power. So, together, we've just gone through 25% of the country for renewables. I've got no doubt we'll get to 100% within your or my lifetime. So look forward to working with you on that.
You too, mate. Cheers.
Thanks a lot.